Hello students, now we'll resume our classes. So previous session we have completed 34th problem. Now we'll resume with 35th problem. See the 35th problem carefully. The following is the information of bond A. Face value rupees 100, 15% is the coupon rate, payable annually, and years to maturity 6 years. Redemption value 100 rupees, market price, current market price 89.5, yield to maturity is 18%. Calculate duration of this bond. It's very simple, straightforward problem. Only we have to find out duration. Previous problem we have calculated the value of bond, we have calculated the YTM, we have calculated the volatility, but in this problem we are required simply to calculate the duration. Already we have done so many problems on duration. Same procedure you can see here. C is 15% of 100 rupees. So every year 15 rupees the investor will get. Maturity value 100 rupees. At the end of 6 years, the issuer will repay back 100 rupees. And required rate of return, yield to maturity is 18%. Calculation of duration. First column, year column, then cash flow. Every year coupon interest 15 rupees he will get. At the end of the 6th year, he will get the interest plus redemption value. 15 rupees plus 100, 115 rupees he will get. And YTM it is given 18%. So required rate of return 18% will take PVF, present value factor, already you know it. 1 divided by 1.18 is equal to press karte jaiye, first year, second year, third year, fourth year, fifth year will get. Then multiply the cash flow with PV factors to get PV of cash flow. Now product is the multiplication of first column and fourth column. And a year and PV of cash flow. Year or PV of cash flow को multiply कर लो, will get the product. Take the total of the product 380.685. Total of PV of cash inflow 89.4. तो duration का formula है total of product divided by total of PV of cash flow. Total of product divided by total of PV of cash flow. So 380.685 divided by 89.455 will get 4.26. So you can take a pause and copy down the solution of 35th problem. Now we'll start 36th problem. Problem number 36. Calculate the duration of bonds A and B with 7% and 8% coupons, having maturity period of 4 years. So for both the bonds, maturity period is 4 years. And the coupon interest will be 7% for A bond, 8% for B bond. The face value is rupees 1000. And both the bonds are currently yielding 6%. Required rate of return is 6%. So again we are required to calculate only duration. So here it is 36th problem. Calculation of duration, bond A. 4 year is the period, 7% is the coupon. तो 1000 रुपीज फेस वैल्यू है, उसके ऊपर 7%. तो 7% of 1070 रुपीज, 70, 70, 70, 1070. 6% PV factors, multiply PV of cash flow, multiply year into PV of cash flow. 1 into 66.01. Similarly, 2 into 62.30. 3 into 58.80. 4 into 847.44. Take the total. So duration is total of product divided by total of PV of cash flow. That's it. Now same procedure for bond B. On bond B, the rate of interest is 8%. The coupon rate of interest is 8%. So 8% of 1000 comes to 80. So 80 rupees, 80, 1080. 6% multiply, same procedure, you will get the duration. So these are all the examination problems asked in previous examinations. So take a pause of the screen, copy down the complete solution. Come on, we'll start the next problem. That is problem number 37. Mr. Gupta recently purchased a bond of rupees 1000 face value at 10% coupon rate and 4 years to maturity. So annual coupon will be 10% of 1,100 rupees for 4 years. The bond makes annual interest payments. The first to be received 1 year from today. Mr. Gupta paid 1032.40 for the bond. This is the current market price of the bond. What is the bond's yield to maturity? YTM it is asking you. So it is not asking which YTM, actual YTM or approximate YTM. To be on the better side, we calculate both. So how much is the coupon rate of interest? 10%. So 37th problem. C is equal to 10% of 1000 rupees 100. N is equal to 4 years. Current price of bond. Current price of bond is rupees 1032.40. Maturity value of the bond is rupees 1000. We have to calculate the YTM. See, for calculating actual YTM, we have to take a particular required rate of return, trial and error method. ट्रायल और एरर मेथड का मतलब ये होता है कि कोई भी एक रफली रैंडमली एक रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट ले लेंगे, रिक्वायर्ड रेट ऑफ रिटर्न लेंगे, उससे बॉन्ड का वैल्यू मालूम करेंगे. तो YTM इज दैट रेट एट विच द प्रेजेंट वैल्यू ऑफ द बॉन्ड मस्ट बी इक्वल टू द मार्केट प्राइस. Present value of the bond must be equal to market price. Here we can compare the current price. The current bond price is 1032. Market price is 1032. But the face value of the bond is 1000. So in the market, the value of the bond is more than coupon rate, more than face value. 1000 रुपए का बॉन्ड मार्केट में 1032 में जा रहा है. इसका मतलब बॉन्ड इज अट्रैक्टिव इन द मार्केट. देयर इज ह्यूज डिमांड फॉर दिस बॉन्ड. कब होता है ये? When the required rate of return is less than the coupon rate. If the required rate of return, if the market rate of interest is less than the coupon rate, अगर market rate of return अगर कम रहेगा तो bond price ज्यादा होगा. तो हमारे प्रॉब्लम में in this case our required rate of return is less than 10%. Less than 10%. So we'll write one sentence. Since the current market price is more than face value, so it means the required rate of return may be less than coupon rate. Less than coupon rate of 10%. Let the required rate of return be 8% will take. Required rate of return is 8%. So V is equal to C into PVAFR percent for n years plus M into PVFR percent n years. Same formula for calculating value of bond. So coupon, annual coupon is 100 rupees. PV of annuity factor 8% for how many years? 4 years. Plus maturity value is 1000. PVF 8% 4 years. V is equal to 100 into plus 1000. Already you know how to calculate the annuity factor and PV of rupee 1 factor. Again, we'll make one more practice for this calculations of annuity factor. 8% means 1 divided by 1.08. 8% means 1 divided by 1.08 is equal to, I got the 1 year factor. I am keeping that 1 year factor in memory. So for how many years? 4 years. Once we have already done, is equal to memory 2, 3, 4. 4 times I have kept in memory. Now recall your memory. 3.312. 3.312. Similarly, 8%, 1 divided by 1.08 is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. 0.735. So we got the PV factors. Now we multiply. 331.20 plus 735 is equal to 1066.2. So V is equal to 1066.20. So what you have observed? At 8% required rate of return, the present value of the bond is 1066.20. But current market price, what is the current market price? Rupees 1032.40. It is given in the problem. 1032.40 is the current market price. See, YTM is that rate at which present value and current market price both must be same. यहाँ दोनों same नहीं है. So to decrease this PV of present value of the bond, we have to increase the rate. We increase the rate. Let the new rate be 9%. V is equal to 100 into PVAF 9% for 4 years plus 1000 into PVF 9% for 4 years. Now, annuity factor 9% for 4 years, 3.240. And PV of rupee 1, it is 0.708. Now multiply, it will be 324 plus 708. It will be 1032. V is equal to 1032. Present value of bond at the rate of 9% is rupees 1032 and current market price of bond is equal to rupees 1032.40. There is insignificant difference between the present value and market price. बिल्कुल negligible difference है, 40 पैसा का difference है, ignore. So no need to apply the interpolation formula. अगर ज्यादा डिफरेंस रहता तो इंटरपोलेशन फॉर्मूला यूज करते थे. अब यहां पर डिफरेंस बिल्कुल छोटा सा डिफरेंस है. 1032 आपको प्रेजेंट वैल्यू आ गया और 1032.40 मार्केट प्राइस गिवन इन द प्रॉब्लम. देयर इज इनसिग्निफिकेंट डिफरेंस बिटवीन द प्रेजेंट वैल्यू एंड मार्केट प्राइस. So we can take the YTM as 9%. Since there is insignificant difference between the present value of bond and the market price of bond, so we can take YTM as 9%. Come on, we got the first answer, actual YTM. Actual YTM we got 9%. Now see the next problem, that is problem number 38. Determine Macula's duration of a bond that has a face value of rupees 1000 and 8% annual coupon rate and 4 years until maturity. The bond's yield to maturity is 10%. What is the modified duration for this bond? This problem is also asked in examination, and we have done in the previous problems, 2-3 problems, we have done Macula's duration and modified Macula's duration, right? Same way we calculate 38th problem. Calculation of Macula's duration. So what is the life of the bond given? 4 years. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 80 rupees is the interest every year. At the end of 4th year, 1080. And 10%, the yield to maturity is given as 10%. So 0.909, 0.826, 0.751, 683, 72.72, 66.08, 60.08, 737.64, 936.52, 72.72, 132.16, 180.24, 2950.56. Total is 3335.68. So duration. The formula for duration already in so many problems we have applied. The formula for duration is total of product divided by total of PV of cash inflow. So you must write, I'm not writing again. So you must write in examination the formula total of product divided by total of PV of cash inflow. So 3335.68 divided by 936.52. So it comes to 3.56 years. This is the duration. The modified Macula's duration. It is called MMD is equal to MD divided by 1 plus YTM. That is equal to 3.56 divided by 1.10. So it comes to 3.24. That's it. Very frequently in examination they will ask this type of simple problem. Calculate the duration and calculate the modified duration. The modified duration is also called volatility. It shows the sensitivity of bond price to the changes in the interest rates. How sensitive is the bond price whenever there is a change in the interest rate? That is called volatility. Now 39th problem. 39th problem, you see, again this was asked in examination twice. Calculate the value and duration of the following bonds assuming a YTM of 8%. So we have to calculate the value of the bond and duration. In one table itself we can get both. We can get the value of the bond and also we can get the duration in one table. So we are given the data for ABC and XYZ. Two bonds are there. The bond ABC, years to maturity 10 years. Annual interest 80 rupees, maturity value 1000. For XYZ 15 years, 65 rupees is the annual interest and 1000 rupees is the maturity value. So we have to calculate the value as well as duration for both the bonds. So I am writing here 39th problem. Calculation of value of bond and duration. So first of all, I am writing bond ABC. We are calculating for bond ABC. Year, then we take cash flow, then we take PV factors at the rate of 8%, then PV of cash flow, then we take product. How many years? Years to maturity is given 10 years. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. For 10 years we have to calculate. It's a time consuming process. So until and unless you have a good practice of making calculations, you can't solve it. So annual interest is 80 rupees. Last year 1080. Now PV factors at the rate of 8%. It's very easy. 1 divided by 1.08. 1 divided by 1.08 is equal to मार दीजिए फर्स्ट ईयर आ जाएगा, फिर is equal to मारिए सेकंड, is equal to third, is equal to fourth. Like that you have to go up to 10 years, right? 0.926, 0.857, 0.794, 0.735, 0.681, 630, 583, 540, 0.500. So it is asking you to calculate the present value of the bond and the duration. So this is the procedure. Same procedure. There is no change at all. Only practice. Only practice. So year 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 years is given. Cash flow every year, annual cash inflow last year 1080. PV factors 8%. Multiply PV product. The intrinsic value of the bond is the PV of cash flow of the bond. The PV of cash, the total of PV of cash flow of the bond is called the intrinsic value or present value of the bond. The present value of the bond is 999.72. Not only in this problem, any problem, the total of PV of cash inflow is the intrinsic value, is the present value of the bond. Then duration, divide it, you will get. The second bond is XYZ bond. You have to do it yourself because same procedure. What we have done here, ABC bond, same procedure you have to do for XYZ bond. I'll give you the answer for this XYZ bond so that you can make your own calculations and check whether you have done correctly or not. Because unnecessarily, if I do each and every problem, you won't get the practice. Now, for bond XYZ, same table you have to make, same type of calculations you have to make. Then PV of cash flow is equal to PV of cash inflow 871.27 and duration is equal to duration is equal to 9.724 years. 9.724 years. The total of product is equal to 8472.15 and total of PV of cash flow is 871.27. Copy down this answer and verify yourself. Take a pause and copy down the complete solution of this 39th problem, bond ABC.